What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Beach with Pete, the hobby along, paint along series that you put in the background whilst you do your hobbying or painting. And I talk about a load of topics, a load of stuff, a load of nonsense, probably long gaps of silence as well while I'm concentrating. Good job you can't see me because I probably have my tongue sticking out as I concentrate, that kind of thing. But sometimes we talk about stuff with a cup of coffee, tea, or whatever's your poison. This session, coffee from my coffee machine, because I've not long had my dinner, and I thought I'd come back and do another video for you all to get it up there, get the sunny vibes captured. I know you can't see the sun, but the sunny vibes captured on video on YouTube whilst they're around. So if you're new to this series, get yourself some glues, brushes, paints, models, whatever you need to work on right now, and stick your song in the background and just set yourself up, get yourself tea, coffee, whatever, and together we'll get stuff done. In the space of around about an hour, probably just under, we can get loads of work done. I'm going to be finishing off my Rohan horses with the lead belcher on there, like metal clasps and the armoury bits. And I'm going to finish up a couple more things on them yet. May even get to this dwarf on a bear. You know, who knows? I don't know. Anyway, without further ado, let's get down to the bench. Okay. So here we are. Painting metal clasps, rings, and armour. Bridle bits and whatever else on Rohan horses. And these of course are horses riding into battle, so they have armour, of course. And I've got a question to ask you guys this episode, and it is simply this. Now, before I ask a question, I'll explain the difference between on the bench and on the beach. Well, there's two main differences. One is primarily done in the winter, not always, but primarily done in the winter. One is primarily done in the summer. One is primarily filmed in 720p. And one is primarily filmed in 1080p. Now, as you all know, if you do YouTube, uploading and rendering videos of 720p and 1080p are vastly different. And so my question is this. I've heard it said by some people, they wouldn't watch any videos if it wasn't in 1080p at least. And I'm thinking, is that right? I mean, I like to... On the beach, it's summertime. It was created in Seaton, where I live here now, this series. And so I wanted to try and up my game. Don't worry, I'm not going to be dropping on the beaches to 720p or anything else. But I do have a question though. A burning question is, does it actually make a difference though? According to my analytics and stats, it doesn't make any difference to the amount of views I get as to whether I film in 720p or 1080p. With these videos anyway. True, I mean, things like tutorials really would have to be 1080 or more definition, high def. I get that. I mean, in the old days, we just filmed with what we had and did the best we could. But these days we've got so much more choice, and that's why I thought, I'll ask my community. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on it? I mean, for me personally, analytically, it doesn't make any difference to me. Do I watch paint along videos in 720p? Yeah, absolutely. Mini Wargamer J, 720p. Now he says he wants to go 1080p with a new camera. He is going to find it takes longer. Rendering and uploading, etc. when he gets to that stage. But he's been used also to taking like days to, like a whole weekend, wants to film a battle report or to render and upload a battle report because of his old computer. He had problems in the old days, so he's used to the waiting game. But I don't know, I thought when you get like new technology and things work quicker, you kind of get used to it. I'm not saying it's like a crutch or anything, but you do kind of get used to it, and you do come to like, appreciate but expect that sort of time frame for doing things, not longer. Definitely makes a difference what kit you're using. I mean, when you got a Mac, a decent Mac, we're talking minutes. So the thought of hours to me is horrifying. I couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. So yeah. Once I get these, I said on the last video, which was filmed only a few hours ago, I was going to do an update once I'd done this. But, that might have to wait. No, I just thought, let's build some videos up in my backlog so I've got stuff to upload and work on, because I quite like working on videos from my bedside if I've got nothing else to do, or if I come back from a walk with Dylan in the morning or something. It's just it's nice. It's just nice. It's been great today. It's very hot now though, so I haven't gone over the road with him training. We'll do something later, probably around the car park. It's just too hot for him at the moment. I think it's too hot. It's hot to touch the ground, so I don't want him walking on it. Barefoot and all that. They say a good test is to, is it okay for your dog to go outside? Well, put a fur coat on and go barefoot. See how you get on. You're not liking it. Chances are your dog won't like it either. Just making sure I didn't miss anything on this other one. Okay. 2 to go. Then we can have a look at, assess the situation. Assess the situation. I don't know why, but I remember that from a first aid course I went on many years ago when I was a young lad, not long after I'd left school, and I was in one of my first jobs. We had to do a first aid course in college. The first thing I remember the person doing the course was, right, assess the situation. Assess the situation. Yeah. God, seems like an eternity ago when I was that age. Young boy. Still a teen. Whole life ahead of him. Mind you, if I didn't live the life I did, I probably wouldn't be back in now. We can't say, can I? I wouldn't know. I would be back in now with the wife I have now, I don't think. So it's a good thing. It's a good job things worked out the way they did. Okay. Okay, sunshine. Right. Last one. I don't know about the Nazgul one though. My homebrew Nazgul. Or maybe he's not a Nazgul, so he could be anything I want him to be. I'll get the proper Nazgul horses. Well, they're not horses, are they, actually? If you go by Lord of the Rings, the book, it says they weren't actually horses. They look a bit like horses, but that's where the similarity ends. My wife is counting down the hours. She's doing her course though. She's doing really well on it, apparently. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less. She's always the best at what she does. If anyone can do that stuff, she can. You know, courses and things. And she's a course developer, a nuclear course training developer, so she should excel. Right. How about my sword is done? Right. Yeah, that's looking good. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Right. Actually, I've got some Romans here as well. Do these need... I could put some... Belcher on the gladiuses and whatever else. Yes, we're on to... Yes, I just wanted to ask that question about the definition of the video you're watching. Are you really paying attention to detail? It's not like it's like I say, it's not like it's a tutorial or anything like that. Oh, just painting these Romans. any way I see fit, really. He's got a strange posture, this one. It's like, gonna come at me, bruv. I'm gonna cut ya, bruv. Yeah? I'm gonna cut ya. Come at me, bro. Well, that's one Roman. Oh, excuse me. 17 minutes, is that? I think I can afford to have a sip of my coffee. Yeah, just get some work done on these Romans. Sneakily in these videos, whilst I wait for other stuff to dry. I might do some whites on the horses as well. Some of them haven't had all their manes done, etc. Do some white manes. Oh, this coffee is good. It's decaf, but it is good. Like, very good. Oh, yeah. Right, so I'll get this video done. My plan today is to do that. Obviously make another video, but on what? That's the question. That's the big begging question. What to make it on? You know, because that is the thing. Yeah, anyways. Right. Okay. Pick up another one. Another one that's gonna cut me, bro. Cut me, bro. Come at me, bro. I looked for War Games Illustrated in my post office last week and this week. No copies there. They're either all sold out or they're not getting them anymore, which is a shame. That's right, though. It stops me buying and spending money, I suppose. There we go. I don't think I did the middle bit properly on the other Roman. Better have a look at that after I've done this one. I was going to do the skin first on these guys. I do prefer on models like this sort of thing to do the skin first on them, work from the inside out. I mean, that's not a hard and fast rule that you should follow, but that's just something I like to do. It's the way I like to do it. Right, let's go back to the other Roman. It's funny, I knew I hadn't done the shield properly on it. It's 2 Romans. Right, well. These sort of spear things coming out. That's cool. I might paint these. Yeah, these are Romans, but just might make them into some sort of like, I don't know, town or city guard. Well, why not? Yeah, they look a bit like Romans, though. That means I can do a freehand symbol on the shields when it comes to it. Liking this idea. I like it a lot, actually. Yeah. Town guard. Not like a militia, I suppose, kind of. Like a kind of an army. But not an army, not like an army, like a kingdom. But it's like a little force to protect the city or the town that they belong to. Yeah, I quite like that. I might give them purple robes, not red ones. That'd be awesome. Yeah, well done. Okay. Pretty good. Because they actually do look pretty sweet. I mean, maybe get some more Romans Victrix or something. I've got some actually somewhere. They could be my militia. Yeah. Do you know, I'm liking this a lot. I'll base it kind of like on Rome. I could have a town sort of based like that. Now. I wonder what I'm going to do later. I might watch something. Just have a sleep, bit of a relaxation thing. I can do all this stuff. I can just do it. My cat is lounging in the bedroom. I guess he'll be wanting his dinner soon. I guess I'm good to go until then, at least. But yeah, I like the idea of this, but purple instead of red robes. So they kind of have like red robes a bit. No, I'll leave them as they are for now. Yeah, that is stunningly cool. Just take my glasses off. It's amazing how tired it makes one's eyes keeping glasses on. Okay. Maybe white. Finish off some of these horses then. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. That is my coffee done. I'm just going to have a look for some white in it. I think matte. I think I'll go with a matte white. And which the horses that need doing in that department. All of them by the looks of it. I'm just shaking up some War Paints Fanatic matte white. Actually, I'll put it on the old jiggery pokery thing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Ooh, right. Nice blob on there. And we will water that down. Right, okay. Back to the glasses. Back to the horses. Let's do some white hair then. Well, I'm probably going to say something else controversial now, just while we're talking. I know this is quite a polarising topic. And it's about Black Sabbath. And Ozzy's final sort of gig with them, etc. And everybody's going how brilliant it is, and it's amazing. He's still got it after all this time. He's 80 years old, whatever, and got Parkinson's, and he can still belt them out and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, my hat is off to him for still keeping going at that age. But are we listening to the same stuff? Because what I've heard sounds bloody awful. It sounds dreadful. He cannot sing. He just can't. I mean, he couldn't sing very well anyway. But it's just awful now. Really, really bad. And, well, it's beyond bad. I thought it was embarrassing. Yeah, I thought it was embarrassing. Yeah, he should have given up years ago, man. Just give it up. I mean, the drugs screwed him up. Anyway, he could have had a lot longer of a career, I think, without the drugs. So some musicians are going quite strong in their 80s thanks to living a clean and healthy lifestyle. My King Theoden horse is going to have white hair. Yeah. No, I just thought it was awful, dreadful. And then people in my work are like, oh, it's amazing, it's brilliant. And I'm like, opinions vary. And my opinion often varies. But I'm not going to say something's good when to me it isn't. Get a grip. Yeah, awful. He really embarrassed himself doing that, I think. But people like it. I mean, I had to try to sing War Pigs. Bloody hell, it was way off tune. He couldn't even make low notes, let alone high notes. It's just like, dude, you should have given up whilst you were semi-decent. Or at least in some people's minds. I mean, die-hard fans, I guess. But wow. People can hate on me all they like for it, but I thought it was complete garbage. Yeah, I know. Tough crowd, eh? You're a hard man, Peter. Yeah, I'm a hard man for saying Ozzy Osbourne in Black Sabbath now is unlistenable. It's shit. Yeah, proper embarrassing. Yeah. So I'm a tough crowd. So be it. So be it. Jedi. I am a tough crowd, yeah. Do I call this video You're a Hard Man, Peter, or I'm a Tough Crowd? That's so funny. Is this on camera? Yeah, it is on camera. This doesn't have to be a Nazgul. It can be a Nazgul, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then you don't know what I mean. That's okay. Some people know what I mean, and some people don't. I've often been misunderstood, though. King of misunderstanding, I am. Yeah, so, yeah, if this was Nazgul, I wouldn't be painting white sort of things around the reins there like that. I just wouldn't. Alright? Oh, yeah, I was in the garden earlier. I had a nice glass of fresh orange juice. Wasp landed right in it. So, tip that one away. Yeah, can't leave it there. So what time are we on? 41 minutes. Okay, that's cool. hear a fly buzzing around. It's very irritating. Yeah, whites have a tendency to go chalky colours, don't they? Oh. Holy moly. Let's do this. The horses' manes are phenomenal. Right. Obviously, I'll put some shade wash on these, and hopefully that will make it look better, but yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness me, my goodness me. Yeah. There we are. Paint the hair, the mane on this horse, and I think I will stop and assess the situation. Try not to forget what I'm going to call this one, which is You're a Hard Man, Peter. Sorry, apologies to all you Ozzy Osbourne fans out there. I count myself among them. I love Ozzy Osbourne. The Ozzy Black Sabbath days were phenomenal. I had loads of his albums. Or their albums. Paranoid and just records. That's how old I am. I had records. A record player. Yeah, so sorry, Ozzy Osbourne fans out there. I wasn't feeling it. It was not good. I felt like he shouldn't have done it. Anybody got any thoughts on that? Yeah. That's alright. I mean, bands in general that they go on too long, they can't come out with the goods, basically, you know, and it's just sad. When I was watching an interview with Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden, I mean, they've been going donkey's years, but they're one of the few that can still put on a really good show, and they don't detune. And Bruce Dickinson himself said that if we had to detune and he's in the realms of Disney World, I wouldn't want to do it anymore. I totally respect that. Right. Leave it there for a while. Oh. There. So I'll just, whilst I'm finishing up here, just cleaning up my brush, because this is a new brush today, first time use. I don't want the paint to dry on it. There we go. Right, so yeah, you're a hard man, Peter. I'm just not digging the whole Black Sabbath Ozzy Osbourne farewell thing. You should have done a farewell 20 years ago, really. Or at least 10. Maybe he could have got away with it then, I don't know. But he certainly ain't getting away with it now. Not in my eyes. Anyway, hope you've got stuff done. I got loads of stuff done there. I finished up the lead belcher on all the horses. I got lead belcher done on some Romans, which I'm going to make into militia for my D&D campaign. And yeah, just stuff done. Got more stuff done on Theoden's horse. Some white mane. Did a couple of white manes here as well. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Do remember all brushes lead to one. I'll see you guys on another video. Bye for now. Bye.